Alright, so I'm here with Jennifer Marabella, and so what exactly do you do for a living?
So I'm a social worker. I'm a licensed clinical social worker, and I work at an agency that does community support for individuals living with severe mental illness diagnoses. The people who I support, my clients, typically they are adults, usually in their 30s or 40s, sometimes older, sometimes younger, and they have had an episode of a severe mental illness in their life that has pretty much disrupted their trajectory.
So how much roughly do you make in a year?
I make about $55,000 a year.
What kind of challenges has the virus proposed for you? Like, how has it made everything more difficult?
It has completely upended our work. My clients are people who are 90% of my clients are receiving disability benefits from the government. They need support and accompaniment with so many things in their lives: food shopping, socializing, interview practice for a job, finding a job, etc. And I can't go and see my clients face to face. It's not just because I'm afraid about getting sick, but if I get sick and I don't know that I'm symptomatic and I'm seeing 15 people over the course of a week, I could infect the most vulnerable people in our population, and I can't do that.
Do you know anyone in your job who has been specifically affected?
At a time like this where our revenues are down, you have to lay some people off.
How do you think things will be once the virus passes over? Do you think everything can go back like the exact same way it was? Or
I think a lot of people are going to need to heal from this. I think, I work in the mental health field, so I know how situations like this really take a toll on people's mental well-being. This is a huge stress we're all under, and I think we'll actually be feeling the aftershocks of that for some time. I can tell you that a lot of folks I support who really do have the intelligence and would have the skills to be able to connect and use technology more to connect, like Zoom phone calls or online meetings or whatever, haven't been able to do that right now because nobody showed them how to do it with their smartphone right now. Or actually, a lot of them can't even afford a smartphone, which is unbelievable. I think I appreciate having opportunities to do an interview like this with you, where you're doing some work for a class that gives me a chance to stop and be introspective for a minute, and also helps me see that just about everybody, even though we're under a lot of constraints right now, are still trying to move forward and live our lives and get things done. So that actually makes me feel better during what is a very stressful experience. So thanks for that.
all right, thanks for having us.
Great.